Hello. Um, I wanted to touch base about another reason I have for wanting to shift my focus away from our annual tournament. And that is Quinn's future. And I'm not 100% sure what her future looks like. Once upon a time, I would have had a different answer for this, but I'm not really sure anymore because Quinn hasn't told me what she wants. And she's only 11. Her 13-year-old brother doesn't have everything figured out either, so we've got time. Um, but I, while we don't know what her specific goals for her future are, we're pretty aware that she's going to need some supports that her neurotypical peers are not going to need. And while we have really good benefits here in the state of Colorado for kids with disabilities, the programming for adults is not as great. And I'm finding that out through my friends whose kids have aged out of the childhood programs, and also therapists and things that work in the field. So yeah, unfortunately, the adult services are not stellar. My family has always been in Colorado, so moving out of the state to find programming that's better in other states is not really an option for us. So what does that mean? I'm not 100% sure, but I want to seek that out. And there's a couple different ideas I have of where that could possibly lead me. I haven't looked into it much because for right now, this past year, I have been focusing my energies on Quinn's next big transition, which is middle school. She's in her last year of fifth grade right now. I'm sorry, she's in her last week of fifth grade. And we have been doing a lot of things this year to prepare her for middle school, and that has taken up a good amount of my time and energy, and I'm super excited. And then I can say that as of right now, I'm really excited for her to go to middle school, which even like a month ago, I was still pretty much terrified. So that feels awesome. But looking forward and knowing that in 10 years, she's going to be an adult, and aged out of the childhood programs, like, I don't want to wait 9.5 years. I don't want to wait till we're there to start thinking about those things, knowing now that the programs aren't great. So, do I have to get into policymaking and politics and that sort of thing? I'm not sure. The other avenue that I could see my advocacy leaning me in is possibly starting our own nonprofit. So that, if Quinn's going to need housing, that may be an avenue that we need to look into. I'm not 100% sure at this point. Again, like, my focus has been a lot on getting her prepared for this next step because she's been at the same school for 8 years. And it was an incredible experience for her. And they are a great safety net, but we are moving on to new big things. So that's been our huge focus. So yeah, that is just another piece that's on my heart about wanting to shift focus away from our fundraiser, or just maybe needing to fundraise for a different, more personal avenue that specifically helps Quinn. So again, I'm not 100% sure. I'll keep you posted. If anybody knows or has tips about either of those two things, I'm all ears. I'm open. Do I love the idea of getting into politics? Not necessarily. Do I know if I have the energy to start our own nonprofit? I'm not sure. I'm just saying these are ideas of where I think my energy might be better placed to help my kiddo. So I just wanted to share that because I've already shared a couple other pieces. So thanks so much.